the addictive behavior, the addictive conditioned mind. I would offer, as I often do when people say, have that dialogue that I can't stop, I know better, but I do it anyway. And also, I can't stop. You know? And then they will use the language to say, well, I'm queer, that's how I am. You know, I'm a trans man, that's how I am. That's how we all are. You know, that's the dialogue that I hear often. And that is the conditioned language, that is the conditioned voice, that is the conditioned mind. That's the ego that says, I can't, I'm not capable, I'm a victim of something, I'm an addict. Pick your term. And some have picked them all. And I think to some degree we all have used that language throughout our life experience. Today I'm an addict, the next day I'm ready to let go of something, but I don't know what it is I'm ready to let go of. And then they open up and then they close. The heart opens, then it closes again. And that in itself is not a problem. The problem is when we start to make it a problem, which adds a layer of complexity, it adds a layer of dimensions that's not necessary, to say that I can't stop it. So I offer, you can stop it when you choose to say, it stops now. When it ceases to become just a conceptualization, and you wake up one day, and I think everyone's had that experience at some point in their life. They wake up one day and realize today's different. And it's not that there's anything out there that's made it different. Something in their body-mind has said, I'm done. So they have a new thought that says, even though my conditioning, my habit is, I'm always a victim, I'm always being inconvenienced, I'm always the pessimist, I'm always the addict. Today, for some reason, that's not so dense. The veil has been lifted a bit. So they kind of put their toe in the water into the new day and say, I think I'm going to make a new choice today. Something in them has stirred up where they realize that I have to make a new decision. I have to function from a new mindset. But notice the language. I have to function from a new mindset. The functioning comes from a different way of thinking. It's not the other way around. I'm not the human doing, as been mentioned before. I'm not the human doing, I'm a human being. When I can take responsibility for the thought that pops in my head that says, you know what, I can't. I'm a queer boy, I'm a lesbian, I'm a trans woman, I can't. I asked him, are you using that as an excuse to say you can't because you've been inconvenienced? God put you in the wrong body. God made a mistake. No one understands you. You've been dealt a poor hand. Can you rather say, that was my thought to say that I was a victim. That was my thought to say that I can't. That was my thought to use my transgender status as an, understand this, excuse to not be responsible for my next thought, for my next action, for my next use of words. Rather, I can see my transgender status as an empowering aspect, not as a curse. Could that be the very best vehicle then to say, I make new decisions that don't include using my transgender status as a reason, as an excuse to say I can't, I won't, I'm not capable, I can't stop, which is the voice of the addict.